Yo ho ho, Da Mafia. Welcome to yet another episode of the Da Mafia Report. And ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be discussing the impending matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers coming up this Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, the bye week is over. And to be honest with you, as a Bills fan, the bye week always seems longer to me than the overall off season. Luckily, football is upon us. The second Thanksgiving is over, and we are going to make sure that the Buffalo Bills are going to take advantage of each and every single second of that game on Sunday. Per usual, this is my preview video. I am going to be previewing how I feel the Buffalo Bills offense is going to perform against the Los Angeles Chargers defense and vice versa, the Chargers offense versus the Bills defense. And so before I dive into that, I need to give a giant shout out to today's sponsor, and that is none other than Tavour. Say that you love craft beer and you do not have Tavour downloaded on your phone right now. What the are you doing, dude? This company legitimately allows you to scroll through some of the rarest craft beer known to man, and they send it to your front doorstep. The entire process is super simple. What you do is open the app, scroll through some of the rarest craft beers found in the United States, choose what you want, and then Tavour will send it right to your front doorstep. It is as easy as 1, 2, 3. And what makes it even better is the fact that Tavour is hooking up the Don Mafia. As long as you put in the code Don Mafia, then you will get $10 off your first $25. Basically like Jaboy is buying you a beer, and who doesn't love that? Not to mention the holidays are right around the corner, and I could name 0 other ideas that are better than giving someone craft beer for motherfucking Christmas. So whatever you're doing, pause this video and download Tavour today. And so yeah, Don Mafia, this game coming up is going to be a very intriguing matchup. And before I dive into the offensive, defensive previews, I do want to preface this video with this. Don't for a second believe that since the Chargers are 3-7, that this is not going to be a challenging game for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, honestly, when you look at the Chargers, they have lost several of their games by ridiculously microscopic margins. They still have a very scary team. And believe it or not, I have a feeling that this is going to be a shootout this come Sunday. I do believe the Bills will win, but I digress. Let me step off my soapbox real fast and let's dive into it. So starting off with the Buffalo Bills offense versus the Chargers defense. Now, say that this was during the preseason and say that Derwin James didn't go down with a season-ending injury. In my opinion, the Chargers could very well have the best defense in the entire NFL if they were not plagued with all the injuries that they had. I mean, so many people were hyping this team up, and for good reason. Their secondary was about to be disgusting, but unfortunately, like the rest of their team, they have been plagued with injuries. And so even though they have been plagued with injuries, they are still in the upper half of the league as far as being able to stop the pass and being able to stop the run. They most likely would have been in like the top 5, say that they were fully healthy, but with all of those injuries, they're still in the middle of the pack. Now, obviously, you need to worry about Bosa. He's a damn animal. He's the type of guy that's going to be able to get into Josh Allen's face and really make it happen. As far as attacking this team on their defensive perspective, in my opinion, the weather is supposed to be cooperating up in Buffalo, and I think that Josh Allen really needs to get the passing game going early and mix it up. Like I said, this team's in the middle of the pack. They're just as good at stopping the pass as they are with the run, so I need to see a very balanced out playbook. I would love to see the run game sort of rebirth into 2020 for the first time, but I guess only time will tell. There's articles out there suggesting that Zach Moss should start getting the majority of the carries. Maybe Mitch Moore should be put back into the offensive line, paired right next to John Feliciano, being able to open up all of these different running lanes for everybody possible. As far as beating this defense, I really think that the Buffalo Bills need to go on ahead and stay true to their identity. As much as I would love to see the run game reignite, I think that the Buffalo Bills need to take care of weaknesses that are in the middle of their field, specifically in the linebacker category and as far as their very banged up secondary, who for the most part, while they might be getting Chris Harris Jr. back, he's probably still going to be losing a step or two since he's just getting back, and we're going to be going up against second and third string safeties and other CBs at the end of the day. So I think Josh Allen needs to once again let everybody on that damn offense eat. All right, now it comes down to the Buffalo Bills defense versus the Los Angeles Chargers offense. Now, if you were to tell me that Justin Herbert was going to be the best rookie quarterback to come out of that draft class in 2020, then I frankly would have thought that you were fucking insane. But it just so happens to be the case. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if I had to compare Herbert to any other quarterback in the NFL as far as skill set, as far as being able to make the right decisions at the right time, and so at the right times there's still some head-scratching moments, but showing a lot of promise, I would probably have to compare him to Josh Allen. I mean, this kid's making really good decisions in his first year. I mean, you would not think that he was a rookie. It doesn't seem like he's making a lot of mistakes, maybe besides a throw here or two, which is very rare to see from a rookie at the end of the day. So once you combine the fact that you're getting competent quarterback play from your first-year quarterback, and then you put into a fact that you have receivers like Keenan Allen, who's an absolute stud, Mike Williams, if he is playing on Sunday, and then there's also a threat that Austin Eckler may be eligible to come back and play. He's missed the past 6 or 7 games. He's been on the IR. So as far as the Buffalo Bills defense attack plan has to be, is I really think that they are going to continue to be passing the ball. I mean, the way that Herbert has been playing, it seems like their offense has made that transition into a pass-first offense. Now, say that Eckler does get back, that's going to make it very interesting. I still see them leaning toward the pass game, maybe throwing a couple of screens to Eckler, etc., etc. So at the end of the day, I really think that the Buffalo Bills really need to do whatever they can to cause as much pressure and allow their secondary to make plays. Herbert seems to be doing A-okay when he's pressured. And so when defensive coverage drops back, he's not afraid to hit his check down whatsoever. So the Bills just essentially need to be in his face. I really think it's time for the highest paid defensive line in football to step up in this game and be in his face, cause that pressure, and let our secondary make plays. Like I said, at the end of the day, guys, I really foresee this being a shootout. I mean, there's several weaknesses in both defenses. There's a lot of strengths in both offenses. But like I said, I do see the Buffalo Bills winning this game. If I had to give a final score prediction, I'm going 35-24 Buffalo Bills. Do me a favor and comment your score prediction and give me your hottest take. I would really love to hear that. Dom Mafia, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another edition of the Dom Mafia Report. And before I let you go, always remember, let's go Buffalo.